Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. This scene between Lee and Luna is so stupid and acidine, and I'm gonna be honest, Lee actually pissed me off. Like, just her bitchiness just literally got on my goddamn nerves. And the fact that Luna is such this fragile flower that she yells at her pretty much to tell her to lead force to creation, and she just does it. And I'm like, wait, really? And this is all over the fact that her sister disgraced them because she got her a job at the flower department in the hospital, and she wound up having an affair with one of the doctors or staff members. And, I guess it embarrassed her or whatever, but it's like, people are human and things do happen. I don't understand this level of she disgraced us. And I'm just like, okay, lady, you know what? First of all, I'm still not exactly over the fact that she didn't tell Steffi that Finn was alive. Okay, I'm still not over that. But now she just acts like a complete and utter bitch to her niece. And I'm like, are you serious? And I'm like, oh, why don't you just, I don't know, develop a backbone and tell her no? I mean, honestly, tell you the truth, she's like, well, you need to leave. Or else what? What are you going to do if she doesn't leave? Like, seriously, what could you possibly do if she doesn't leave? And this is the new character that they brung in that cries if the wind blows too hard. Uh, no. No, 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 no. And of course, they got to have this out of nowhere kissing scene between RJ and Luna because, he's like, oh, you can't leave. And, because she caved so fast to Lee's demands and she was leaving, she had her letter of resignation and, RJ's like, I can't let you go. He kisses her. And I'm like, yeah, okay, so this is exactly why I can't recommend the show to anyone. This is exactly I could not or if I was gonna tell people to watch it, I would sit there and say don't take it seriously. Do not take this seriously. B&B to me is always going to be the best soap opera comedy. Because I can't take it seriously because it seems like that. Hope freaks out. I'm like, boo, you were Thomas. Okay? And I know Thomas isn't as bad as Sheila, right? And I know people say, well, there was a brain tumor. It doesn't matter. Or whatever the hell it was that made him do the crazy stuff. He still did crazy stuff. Okay? And you're still sleeping with the man. So let's not sit there and try to get on that much of a high horse. That's the thing about some people. They love to sit there and get on this moral high horse like their ish don't stink. She freaks out and she's like, oh, you're going to really throw everything away, yada, yada, yada. And of course, she leaves Deacon and Sheila is like, oh, I think this is actually a good thing. I mean, she didn't just walk out right away. She sat there and listened. I think this relationship is actually going to do good for us. It's going to bring us closer together. I'm just like, are you serious? Because I'm like, Mary Jane is legal in LA. So it's totally possible that she could have really been on some before she started saying the stuff that she said. Because I'm like, this does not sound sane to normal people. Because this is not sane to normal people. There were some scenes with Finn. Finn was at the house. Hope just burst on in. She doesn't knock on the door. She just walks on in. I'm like, bro, why are you leaving your door unlocked? What is wrong with you? And of course, Deacon's like, oh man, this didn't go as well as planned. I'm just like, on what level did you actually think this? In what other universe did you think that this was going to go in that was good? Because it's clearly not this one. I, you know, this is one of those things where he chose. He chose Sheila over his family, his grandkids. This is what he chose. So I don't even feel bad for him. That's the sad part is that I don't even feel bad for him because he knew what this was going to cause. I don't think that Hope is really that much of a more high ground to really sit there and say much. But this is the problem. She's also a succubus as well. I mean, she was pretty much kind of just being with Thomas for her ego and you know for her own ego, literally. And it looks like she probably is going to wind up hooking up with Finn. I mean, Finn is lonely. Steffi left with the kids because, oh my god, I can't sit there and deal with Sheila. She's crazy. Let me just leave my marriage instead of fighting for it. And then come back and start acting like a hypocrite. I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, on some level, yeah, I expect her to be upset if they're hooking up together. And the most is like, boom, you gave up on your marriage. You walked out. You walked out. In a lot of ways, you wrecked your home. I know people don't like to sit there and hear that word, but, well, it's true. Now, on top of that, you knew exactly who Finn's mother was, and you still chose to be with him. So, not really seeing a lot of sympathy. It's not seeing a lot of sympathy come from me, to be honest. And then there's this pointless scene with RJ and Finn, and RJ simply telling Finn, "Oh, you guys sit there. Maybe if you could just convince Sheila." And I'm just like, "Are you kidding me? Are we really doing this? This really makes sense to you? Like it's I don't understand how everyone in town is sitting there trying to tell Finn how to deal with his mother." And I'm just like, you know what? How about you try it? How about you sit there and try to go to Sheila and convince her to leave town? Because while RJ still kind of a kid, you got Taylor that's supposed to be this amazing psychiatrist, and she's sitting there just telling Finn just find a way to do it. That's your best advice as a therapist. That's your best. Like, are you kidding me? I just this show can be exhausting at times. I'll sit there and say the show can be very exhausting. Maybe it's because I'm just a logical person. I'm just a logical person. I know some people could just sit there and just watch a show and just be like, okay, yeah, it was whatever. And don't get me wrong, it's not like it's the worst show in the universe. I know that I practically laid out a bunch of things that was negative about the show. I know it has some good spots, some good points. Sometimes it's just kind of hard to get to those good points when you have to sit there and look at all the nonsense that's just caked up. Which sounds gross now that I say it that way. Anyway, I feel like that's about it. I can't really think of anything else that wound up happening. If I missed anything, you know what to do. Come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to be honest right now. I still have the sniffles. It's not like it's a full blown cold. I don't know if this is allergies at this point. But the thing is, I'm going to be sitting there taking some Benadryl. Now, with Benadryl, the good thing is that the sniffles are gone. The bad thing is that, well, I get drowsy. So, yes, I'm going to sit there and say right now, come to a live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. But as I'm sitting there saying this, I'm just like, I'm about to sit there and take some Benadryl. And I don't know how heavy that's going to affect me tonight. So, but I'll post something on the community tab if for whatever reason I sit there and cancel the stream tonight. Or if I have to sit there and cut it short to like an hour or whatever. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.